Welcome to Redacted News. I am your reporter.
We are sorry for the inconvenience due to the news dork writing too much news for one day. His internal processors have fired out and mechanics are working round the clock to repair his old and senile brain. Apparently he can only write, quote, 1,000 script ideas a day before critical overload. We here at Redacted News find this excuse to be unsatisfactory and will punish his lazy ass accordingly. We hope this has not interrupted your enjoyment of our program. Now, back to the dork.
For Channel 5 News. But seriously, on July 1st, 2022, in an article by Evie Weisblatt, yeah, that was pretty close, for thepilot.com, State Representative Ben Moss, Republican, who won the GOP primary for the newly drawn District 52 seat
in the state of North Carolina,
is one of 4 Republicans in the House co-sponsoring legislation that would add regulation to the state's incipient electric vehicle infrastructure. Moss's bill, HB 1049, known as the Equity Vehicle Fuel Stations, would essentially eliminate any free electric vehicle charging station on public property
in the state of North Carolina
if a gas pump is not similarly provided. Also, the bill would prevent the state or local governments from funding free chargers if they don't provide a gas pump as well. The bill would also require private businesses that offer free chargers to disclose to customers on receipts the pro-rate fees that they are paying to maintain the stations.
Your friendly dodo fairy here again to add a little more insight on how petty and childish this bill is by bringing you some friendly, fun facts about our federal funding towards oil.
A conservative estimate for Oil Change International puts the U.S. total at around $20.5 billion annually, including $14.7 billion in federal subsidies and $5.8 billion in state-level incentives. A whopping 80% of that goes to oil and gas, with the rest supporting coal. And most of the subsidies are in form of tax deductions and exemptions, and others obscure tax loopholes and accounting tricks that result in massive avoided costs for fossil fuel producers.
So, Ben Moss, when Americans go to the gas pump, will we get a receipt disclosing how much taxes we had to pay into the gas that goes into our vehicle? Stupid fucking Republicans!
The legislation would also allocate $50,000 to the State Department of Transportation to destroy existing public electric vehicle charge stations that are not compliant with this ruling. Now, I'm going to sound like what I'm pretty sure Ben Moss sounds like, but I don't know he sounds like this, everyone. So if I'm wrong about how he sounds, just remember, he definitely sounds exactly like this. Hey guys, I believe in clean, renewable energy stations that are brought forward by the free market. Moss wrote in an email statement after declining to answer specific questions over the phone about the House bill, of course. Guys, however, I don't believe that, taxpayers should be footing the bill by providing free electric vehicle charging stations on state or government property unless the local locations offer gasoline or diesel fuel at no charge. Critics of the legislation say the bill is counterproductive to goals of a sustainable future based on renewable energy. Whoa! Whoa! Are you serious? What a troglodyte. Come on, man. I'm gonna take away free electricity because the poor, underprivileged gas companies need a fair fighting chance. And why should, people with gas-powered cars pay gas money when electric people don't pay electric money? And that's just not fair, guys. I mean, what if one day we don't use gas as our primary power source? Oh my god. No, but really. I agree with Republican jerkface Representative Ben Moss. If we have free electric charging stations on public property and local government property, we should absolutely have free gas pumps as well. That's what Representative Ben Moss is saying. He says make gasoline free. This is what I'm hearing when Ben Moss says if electricity's free, why not gas? You're right, Republican Representative Ben Moss of the 52nd District in Carolina. We should have free gasoline, like you said. And what about the gas company children? Won't somebody think about gas company children? Can you imagine a world with free electricity where the princes of gasoline can no longer afford their diamond-encrusted forks to eat murdered baby cows with? Oh my god. Well, I don't know about you, but that's not a world I can live in. Thank you, Representative Ben Moss of Carolina's 52nd District, for trying to keep oil destroying our Earth, so our gasoline overlords may stay our shadow tyrants for one more day.
Stupid fucking Republicans!